What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Super pumped you guys are joining me today. We got our new oil feed line in for the turbo, so I'm gonna go ahead and get this thing replaced, and hopefully we can take it for a test drive here in just a little bit. So let's get started. Alright, I've went ahead and removed the old oil feed line. I went ahead and capped it off because I was dribbling oil everywhere, but right here around this fitting is where it was leaking at, and initially I thought it was the crush washers, and I changed those out a couple of times and it still was leaking, so that leads me to think that it was right here. And the reason I think that is, well, there's two reasons. One, I could have over tightened it slightly, which is possible. Also, what is possible, I think, is so this thing sits on top of the turbo like that, and here where the wrench goes also kind of hit that, so it might have made a weird kink or something and caused it not to seal properly. Not 100%, but at any rate, it was leaking, and I couldn't fix it. And like I said in the comments in the last video, I couldn't find anything around locally that had fittings where I could cut the line and remake it. So what's cool is Force Performance sent out a new line for me, and as you can see, the fitting is different. It's got a much longer neck. Let's see if I got the old one sitting around. There it is. It's got a much longer neck than this one, so that one's really short and this one's long. It's nice. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this installed, and then hopefully we get a cold start for everybody and no leaks, and then we can go on a test drive. So let's get on it. All right, clutch in. Alright, so here goes nothing. I've got the grill on, I've got the temp plates on, I've got the hood and everything all buttoned up like it needs to be. No leaks, so we're gonna start it up. We're going for a test ride and see how everything goes. Whew, I'm nervous. So far is that it's super stumbly in the low RPMs, but once it reaches about 3 grand, it really starts to pick up. You start feeling the pull, but like you can, I don't know if you can see or hear, that's the low RPMs. It didn't really want to work, so I'm sure that's a tuning, fueling issue. We'll have to get that addressed. So I'll have to do a couple of data logs and send those off to my tuner, which is Alex at tracktoys.de. I'm sure if you follow Subi Performance's page, you've seen him once or twice. Kind of hard to beat that Subi rumble, man. Like I said, she's got a really bad stumble right now, low RPMs, and once it gets about 3,000, it starts to pick up a little bit and smooths out, like it'll run like it's supposed to. And I'm assuming that's just something to do with tuning. That'll be something I have to talk with Alex about, but I'm gonna go ahead and head home. And she's starting to smoke a little bit because of the oil that's on the heat wrap and stuff. Like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and head home, kind of let everything dry off because it is really bad weather out, and go over everything once again, and then we'll go pick up from there and see what's up. All right, welcome back. It's another day. Came out to the shop this afternoon, I guess it'd be this afternoon. Checked the floor. Everything was good. There was no leaks or drips or anything like that, so it means everything's sealed up just like it's supposed to. I've done a lot of reading about the that hesitation that it has, and it turns out it could be a multitude of things. I'm going to start with something simple. I'm pretty sure the O2 sensor's bad. Lots of noise. I'm pretty sure that the O2 sensor is bad. So it is not going to hurt really to take it off, clean it, you know, then put it back on and go for another ride and see if that helps hesitation a little bit. And then go through and check all the grounds, make sure they're nice and clean, and then maybe clean the MAF. We'll start with some simple stuff and then we'll go from there. It doesn't look super terrible. See the little bead here? Gonna spray some mass airflow sensor cleaner on it. It looks pretty dirty. See if that makes a difference. Alright, MAF's clean. Alright, so we got the MAF sensor cleaned. We checked the grounds are fine. Cleaned them. The ones that seemed somewhat dirty, went ahead and cleaned those. They were fine. Went ahead, reinstalled the O2 sensor. Most likely it didn't do anything. Like I said, I'm pretty sure it's a bad O2 sensor. It's got a little bit of a rattle if you kind of shake it, so I think the little heater element inside's busted. And got one of those on order. It should be here in the next couple days. Maybe that'll fix the stumble, I don't know. But what we're going to do now is go ahead and start it, take it for a little drive and see what's up. I need to get some miles on it anyway, and also I need to hit up the little gas station place down the road because I need some air in my tires, and I don't have an air compressor that works here. So with no further waiting, let's get this cold start. Gets old. Great as long as we keep her above 3,000 RPMs, but as soon as you drop below it, like I said, there's that hesitation. The O2 sensor may fix it, it may not. I'm gonna have to wait and do some data logs. I've probably said that already in this video, but I have to wait and do some data logs and get them sent off to Alex, let him take a look at it, but I can't do that until I get the O2 sensor replaced so he can get accurate stuff. So to about 4,200. See if you guys can hear any turbo spool or whatever. Man, you guys don't even understand how stoked I am to be finally driving it. It's awesome. It's awesome. Got a little bit of kinks to work out, but it's gonna be great. We'll get them ironed out, no big deal. I'm gonna go ahead and cut it here, guys. It's starting to get kind of dark out, and as we all know, GoPros don't film well in the dark. So if you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button if you have not already, and I will catch you guys in the next one, hopefully with a new O2 sensor and less stumble. Later.